could give him a big round of applause, we'll get started.
Thank you, everybody. Can everybody hear me okay over there in the back side over there?
Yeah,
Okay, good, good. I'm really nervous to be your first speaker. I hope you guys like this. There's lots of great sessions coming after mine too, so stick around. We'll have some fun here. We're going to do some Lego bucket races today, which I think you'll like. I think it'll be fun. This is me and my family here. My kids were able to come this week, but they did help me test out these Lego bucket races. And they also let me borrow their Legos. So Matthew and Emma there, these are their Legos here. And this is my wife, Alice. She also helped me get ready for this session. And that is their actual sizes. Let's see. I am a computer programmer. So what that means is that I make software. I help to make software for computers. And software is just another name for a program. So programs can be games or websites or anything you see on the screen can be a program. Some programs are like Lego blocks. You need a lot of them to make one model, right? But they're all made up of little pieces that work together. I work for a company called Couchbase. They're based out here in California. I live in Ohio, and I work for Couchbase from my house in Ohio. And we make something called databases. Anybody know what a database is? Oh, wow. All right. Great, great. Databases are like a piece of the Lego model. They help to make the whole model. It's just one piece of it. Has anyone here ever played Pokemon Go? Yeah? Yeah?
I love it.
You love it. Great, great, because Couchbase is actually Couchbase is used to help make Pokemon Go, make it part of that game. So Couchbase is a database. So some of you guys know what a database is. I'm just going to review real quick for the rest of you who don't know what a database is.
Oh, I gotta use your ears.
This is what grown-ups like to think of when we have a database, because we don't draw very well as grown-ups. So we just draw like a cylinder with some lines in it, and that's a database. But a real database looks kind of something like this. It's a bunch of complicated machines. They're in a safe room somewhere. They're all wired together in a network. So that looks really complicated and expensive, right? So I couldn't bring any of those with me today. But what I did bring today are little plastic buckets. And a database is kind of like a little plastic bucket. You can put stuff in for later, and you can take stuff out when you need to use it. Real databases are more complicated than that, but let's keep it simple for today, and we're going to go with a bucket as our database. Databases are very important. Your school probably has a database. If you go to school, if you haven't gone to school yet, you'll go to school eventually, and they keep stuff in there like your name, your address, your grades, your allergies. So if there's something goes wrong, they can look up and see what they can do about it. And your school keeps those records in a database, so they have information about you. But we're going to do something more fun today. We're going to put Legos in a database. Legos. So this is a bucket right here. This is a bucket I brought with me. I've got a bunch of these. So I can take a Lego and I can put it in my bucket, like that. And I can put another one in there. I can put another one in there. All right, so I've just put some Lego in a database. If I had a really big bucket, I could put 1,000,000 Lego in this database, right? But that's no fun. I just put them in a bucket. You want to actually do something with them. You want to take them out to play with them, right? So you can actually get a Lego out, and get a Lego out, and get, right? So we've put Legos in, and we've taken Legos out. So what I've just shown you is two database operations. One of them is called a put, and one of them is called a get. All right? So can we get a volunteer to come up here and do a get? I saw your hand go first there in the back there. Yeah, come on up here. This is a really complicated demonstration. So, all right, I'm going to tell you to do a get or a put, and then you're going to do it, all right? Okay, so I want you to put a brown Lego. I want you to put a blue Lego. Put a yellow Lego. Get a brown Lego. All right, let's give them a big hand, everybody. Thank you, thank you. That wasn't so bad, was it? Okay, so now you guys know how to do a get and a put. Let's do a race, all right? Now, I'm going to need a volunteer from this side and a volunteer from this side. Right there, you can come up here and sit down. What's your name? Jocelyn? I have a niece named Jocelyn. All right, everybody give a hand to Jocelyn. Okay, right over there. Come on up here. Okay, and what's your name?
Haley.
Haley, let's get up for Haley. All right, Jocelyn and Haley. You guys are going to do the gets and the puts, like I said before when we had the volunteer come up here, okay? Now, there are some rules for this race, for this first race, okay? I'm going to show you on the screen here a list of the gets and puts, okay? So it's going to say get red or put black, all right? And that's what you need to do, okay? So if it says get red, what should you do?
Get red.
Get red out of the bucket, that's right. If it says put white, what should you do?
Put white in.
Okay, very good, all right. So, next rule, you can only get or put one at a time, all right? Just one Lego at a time, okay? You can only use...
Say one white Lego.
That's right.
Say a white Lego, one white.
Yep, that's right. You can only use one hand, so put the other hand behind your back. It's no cheating, only one hand at a time. And you only get one bucket, all right? So this is the only bucket you can use. This is yours, Jocelyn. This is yours, Haley, all right? And when you're done with the whole list on the screen there, I want you to raise your hand. The first one to raise their hand wins the race. Got it? Okay? Now, I need you guys over here to help cheer on Haley, okay? Can you do that? You're on Haley's team. And you guys over here, you're going to cheer on Jocelyn. Can you do that? All right. Okay, are you guys ready? Set. Go. All right, Jocelyn. Jocelyn finished first. Good job, Jocelyn. Very good. Haley, good effort, good effort. You got most of the way there. Give me 5. All right, thank you very much. You guys can go sit down. Very good. Whoa. All right. Very good. Okay. All right, so your side won the first race, so it's 1-0 right now. Let's do it again. We need another volunteer from this side, another volunteer from this side. How about you right there in the gray? And red shirt right there. Come on up here and sit down. What's your name, sir?
Brandon.
Brandon. Brandon's on this side representing your guys' team. And we got... And what's your name, sir? Sorry? Nolan. We got Nolan over here on your side. Okay. All right, guys, same as before, okay? You're going to see gets or puts up there, okay? So a get means you take the right color out, and a put means you put the right color in, all right? Same rules, one hand, one Lego at a time, all right? When you're done, raise your hand, okay? And you guys are ready to cheer on for Nolan and Brandon, right? Okay, are you guys ready? Set. Go. All right. All right. So we got a tie here. We're missing some pieces. That's okay. I'm sorry about that. Okay. We can try it again later if you want to. But let's win over here for Brandon, right? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. So we're tied up now. We've done... If you didn't notice, we did all puts the first time, and we did all gets the second time. Okay? So that is the very, very basics of how a database works. Now, In the real world, databases need to be much faster than that. So some of you guys are really good, you did really fast, but databases need to be even faster because grown-ups are always in a great big hurry, right? Anyone know what animal this is? Cheetah? Cheetahs are really, really fast. Do you think you could beat a cheetah in a race? No? You think you could? Oh, very smart, very smart. So, is there any other faster animals than the cheetah you can think of? Yeah. What's faster than cheetah? Right, go ahead. Just yell it out. What's faster than the cheetah? Hopefully, yeah. Yeah.
I'm thinking of a dinosaur.
Dinosaur might be really fast. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. All right, so we want to make our bucket database faster. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to make it a little more complicated. Guys, listen up, listen up. So this time, each of you are going to get 3 buckets. So instead of 1, you get 3. All right? And so that's 6 total buckets. So the first team from the last race was Jocelyn and Haley. Can you come up here again? Jocelyn and Haley? Come on up here. Are you coming up here? Okay, someone else want to volunteer over here? Someone hasn't come up here yet. Right there. Yep, come on up here. What's your name? Addie. Addie, all right. Give it for Addie, everybody. Okay, so you guys see 3 buckets here, right? 3 buckets. So here are the rules for the 3 bucket race, okay? Now I'm going to show you again on the screen puts or gets, all right? And so you're going to put or get 1 Lego at a time, okay, from this pile here, all right? You can only use 1 hand, so put 1 hand behind your back. You're not going to use. And you can only put your Lego into the right color bucket. So this is a red one, black one, and white one, all right?
So you need to put it in the order that you tell us to do?
Yes.
Okay.
And so if you get a black, if it says put black, you put the black one into here, and you put the black one into here, okay? If it says get red, you get a red one out of here, you get a red one out of here.
So if it says red on this side, then you put the red on this side?
No, it's always going to be the same bucket. This is always going to be red, okay? All right? You got it? Okay, so let's just test it real quick here. So put red. All right, you got it. Okay, good. Okay, and then when you're done, raise your hand, and that'll be the winner, okay? Are you guys ready to try this? Okay, ready? Set. Go. Oops, we got an error. Are you looking at the instructions up there? All right, Jocelyn, very good. Jocelyn wins again. Okay, great. You guys can go ahead and sit down. Looks like we had a couple errors here, that's okay. Okay. All right, so Jocelyn, did you think that was faster or slower than the last time?
I think it was just a little slower, but not by much.
You think it was slower? Okay, okay. Okay, well I think you're right, Jocelyn. Okay, so let's do another race. So the same boys from the first round, can you come up here? Okay, so same thing, guys. We're going to be one at a time. It's got to stay in the right color bucket, okay? So white, black, red, white, black, red. Got it? And then when you take a piece out, put it here in this pile. When you put a piece, just take it from that pile, okay? Are you ready? Set. Go. All right. Okay, good job, guys, good job. Okay, so let me ask you guys this. Do you think that was slower or faster than the first time you did it? It was slower. You think it was slower? Okay. Okay. All right, so let's put it now to the ultimate test. Let's see which way is the fastest. Red ones here. Take me a second to set this up. But here's what we're going to be doing. The ultimate race here.
Just a reminder, parents, while you set that up, please make sure that your name is on the back of your child's name tag so that we can get a hold of the parent if we have a child that is here and will not show if we need to. I do have one that doesn't have a parent name on the back. So please remember to put your name and contact information on the back of your child's name tag in case they do get separated, just for any reason. Whether it's in here or down the water park, but just so that we know how to speak up here. So just do that this morning sometime with your child who does not have your contact.
Okay. All right, so we're going to do one last race here. We're going to try one bucket versus 3 buckets. And which do you think is going to be faster? Who thinks it's going to be 1 bucket? 1 bucket is going to be faster? Who thinks 3 buckets is going to be faster? Pretty even, okay. All right. So I need 2 new volunteers. One from this side for the 1 bucket. Yeah, and the ears right there. Yeah. And one from over this side.
I know you all have ears.
Can you do it? With the fancy ears, with the animal ears. All right. Go have a seat. What's your name, sir?
Eli.
Eli. All right, Eli. What's your name, ma'am? Thea. Thea? Thea and Eli. Okay. So, this is going to be 3 buckets versus 1 bucket. All right. What's that?
Will I have to read?
Sorry?
Will I have to read?
Yes.
I can't read.
Okay. All right, can we get a different volunteer up here? Someone hasn't been up here yet? And glasses right there? What's your name, sir?
Evan.
Evan? Can you read okay, Evan?
What?
Can you read the screen okay?
Yeah.
Can you read the screen okay, sir?
Me.
What's that? Yeah, you can read it? Okay, all right. Okay, so, again, just to go over the rules, if it's a get, you're going to get 1 Lego out of here of the right color and put it here. If it's a put, you're going to put the Lego into the bucket, or you're going to put it into the right color bucket, okay? And you got to follow the instructions on the screen, okay?
Yeah.
Now, this is a little more tricky because it's going to be a mixture of gets and puts. It's going to be both of them together, okay? So you have to pay attention to the screen very carefully, all right? This is the ultimate bucket race. Are you both ready?
Yes.
Set. Go. Okay, great, okay. That's okay, thank you very much, sir. Give it up, all right. Everybody cheer for your teams, come on, let's get up for Eli and Evan. Okay, how about we do it again, one more time. Maybe a couple of the older kids, in the green right there, and the blue back there, all the way in the back. How are we doing, everybody?
Good.
Okay, good.
Bring up mine.
Okay, so do you guys understand the rules?
I will have to put it in the right bucket. She just gets random.
Right, so you're going to do one at a time. So put one hand behind your back, okay? And you're going to put, if it says put, you put one into your bucket there. If it says put for you, you put it into the right color bucket, okay?
Does each side have like this side me and this side me?
No, you do the whole list. The whole list, okay? And if it's get, you get the right color from the bucket, and you get the right color from the corresponding bucket, okay? Are you ready? Set, and go. All right, guys, this is the last race. Let's hear it. Let's hear some cheering. Okay, Karen wins. Is it Karen, is that right? Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. And Marcus, thank you, Marcus. You're welcome. Okay, so Karen had a technique that I did not anticipate, but I'll give her credit for that, and she wins. So congratulations. But what I'm trying to show you with this method of the multiple buckets is something in a database that we call indexing. And indexing is basically what we've done. We've had multiple buckets and we sort the Legos into the right buckets. So the people who early on who were just doing the puts, you said that it was faster to put it into the one buckets than to put it into the three buckets. Now why is that? Because if you just have one bucket and you're putting, you can just put really fast. You don't have to decide which bucket to go into. When you're putting into three buckets, it's slower because you have to decide which bucket is this going in and to think about it more. So it's a slower process. But when it comes to getting, you can just reach into the right colored bucket and pull out a piece. You don't have to search around. With the one bucket, you have to search around and find the right colored piece. So it takes you a little longer to think about it and get the right color out. So if we're building a database, which one should we use? Should we use the indexes or no indexes? No index. So the question it depends on if you're going to be getting more or putting more. All right? Yeah, right. So if let's say you're cleaning up your room and you're putting away your Lego, all right? It's faster for you to throw it all into one box, right? And get it over with, and then you get on and go play with your friends, right? But when you're building your Lego set, now it's going to take you more time to build it because you have to search through your box to find the right Lego. So if you're building a lot, it's going to be faster if you use indexing. If you're just making a big mess a lot, it's faster if you just have one bucket. So in lots of software, not all software, but lots of software, we use indexing because we do gets a lot more than we do puts. Like in Pokemon Go, we do a lot of gets there, not as many puts. So can you guys think of any other good indexes for Lego? So I use color as an index here. What other ways could you sort your Lego? Right there.
By size.
By size, very good. What else?
Like how many thingies are on
How many pegs are on there? Yeah, very good. What else? Shape, very good. What else? What's that? What's that?
Same pieces.
Same pieces, so you can even get really, really specific there. You can sort them by set. So my son might have a Star Wars set, and he might have a Lord of the Rings set. You could separate those into two different places. But the thing is, if we get to a point where we have so many buckets that it fills up this room, it's just going to be just as slow, because now I have to search through 100, 1,000 buckets. So at some point, indexing doesn't work as well as when we first started. Now, Legos can only go into one bucket because it's a physical piece, it's a toy. It can go into one bucket. Real databases are magical, though, because you can take the same Lego piece and put it into two different buckets, which, how could you do that? I couldn't put this in two different buckets. It wouldn't work, right? But a database is magic, so it can do that. So the lesson here is, if you're working with databases, we're working with indexes, it's best to test to see which is faster, and run a race to see which is faster.
Oh, ears on, guys. Wrap it up.
So that's it for me. That's all I've got. I hope you guys had fun. We've got more time if you want to come up here and do another race or something. If you're interested in contacting me, have questions, you can go to the blog right there. I'm on Twitter. I also have business cards up here if you're interested. And here's again my family. I couldn't fit myself in there, so. So thank you very much, and have fun at CodeMash and KidzMash this week.
What do we say to Matt today?
Good job, everybody.